Hi, welcome to Suncoast Pro Wrestling. This is Henry Rains. Dean Malenko will be in the ring today, so I will have a special guest announcer that we will be bringing out later. I'd like to thank our sponsors tonight, Anchor Air, The Time Machine, Video Disc and Tapes, and the Capricorn 2 Restaurant and Lounge. When we come back, we're going to see a match that everyone's been waiting for. Dean Malenko is going to go against the Masked Superstar in a special stipulation match. The loser, if it's a superstar, will be unmasked. If the loser is Dean Malenko, he will have to retire from wrestling. We'll be right back with that exciting match. We're back here again at Suncoast Pro Wrestling. This is Henry Rains. Dean Malenko is not beside me today because you're going to be seeing him in the ring. I've been looking forward to this match. We've got two of the top wrestlers in Suncoast Pro Wrestling. Some of the most experienced competitors, the most polished. Right now in the ring is Masked Superstar.
Very special match we're going to have right here. To my left, weighing in, weight unknown, from parts unknown, the Masked Superstar. This is a very special match in that if Masked Superstar loses this match, his mask will come off. Now, if on the other hand Dean Malenko loses, Dean will have to retire from wrestling. So his opponent in this match, weighing in at 212 pounds, from Tampa, Florida, is the one and only Dean Malenko. And this is a special one-fall, 25-minute time.
I'll tell you, action's just breaking out here. My goodness, Dean Malenko, after throwing Superstar out of the ring, dove right through the ropes onto the concrete floor. Folks, we're in for a real treat today on this show. We have a special extra long time limit on this match. Got to get a winner here. We've got to get a decision on this mask versus retirement. Dean's not wasting any time getting his licks in, going for that pin, and getting this settled. Dean had the advantage, went for a body press off the ropes. The Superstar managed to be a step ahead, get those knees up. But Dean managed to come back. One move from the Superstar evidently isn't enough to turn the tide here. I hate to break the commentary on this action, but I would like to welcome a special guest announcer for this match to our show. You've seen him week after week here on Suncoast Pro Wrestling, the one and only Cool Force.
Thank you, Henry. This is a very exciting match here. Dean Malenko versus the Masked Superstar. I'll tell you that Masked Superstar is one tough customer.
We didn't see it there right at the end, but he just finished dropping an elbow on Dean. He's now trying to get some leverage against his neck.
That's a very painful hold right there, Henry. Very painful. It's twisting the neck of Dean Malenko there, and
let's continue to apply the pressure.
It's amazing that Dean is holding off so long. I know.
Well, that maneuver wouldn't get him the pin, but it did possibly soften up Dean a little bit.
It broke up that oxygen flow there, Henry. It was very important in the match. Very smart ring technician here that Dean Malenko.
Well, the Superstar may not be the fan favorite that Dean Malenko is, and he certainly didn't get the start that Dean did in this match, but he knows how to handle himself. He's managed to take control again of the match.
I'm very confident in Dean Malenko. He's a very good friend of mine. We train hours in the ring, and he's trained very hard for this match. It's a very exciting and very grueling match this is.
Well, Dean has wrestled all over the world. He's a very accomplished wrestler. Not only is he a star here in the American style of wrestling, he wrestles in Japan and other parts of Asia. The style over there is just a little bit different. He can adapt to it. He's wrestled in Europe. Again, the style is a little different over there. So he's very versatile. At the moment, he's not getting a chance to show that versatility. But the superstar, I think his strategy, like you said, is to cut down that oxygen supply, maybe compensate for the superior wrestling ability of Dean.
There's that second win right there coming from Dean Malenko. That masked superstar is a very smart wrestler. He is. Know when to get your hopes up high, then takes them away from you real quick.
Well, he's got Dean up, sends him into the ropes. Snap Dean's head back with that elbow. Oh, and continues to punish the head and throat area.
There he goes, right back to that chokehold there, cutting off that oxygen flow to the brain. The Henry, it really wears your opponent down. It slows him down considerably.
Well, it seems that the only time he's going to let go of the throat area is to apply a little more punishment to Dean's head. While they're on the mat like this, I'd like to let everyone know that we'll be returning to the Bradenton Auditorium June 8th. We've gone through some changes here at Suncoast Pro Wrestling, but we've got a new home here at the Bradenton Auditorium. Tickets will be available at the Time Machine at the Bradenton Auditorium and also Plowboy Restaurant on Manatee Avenue. Here's Dean trying to get a second win. Ducks under. Flop bot. Got way up on the air on that crossbody, but the superstar managed to push him out of the ring. He landed on that concrete floor out there.
Henry, that's very hard surface out there, I know.
Well, plus he took the fall from an unexpected position. It's hard to catch yourself and cut back on the damage.
That superstar, he's right on his man, not letting it any opportunity to catch a second win there. Inside the ring, outside the ring, this masked superstar is one tough customer.
You can hear those blows to Dean's head clear across the ring here. And doesn't look like he's going to allow him back into the ring at this point. I'd also like to let people know that Suncoast Pro Wrestling wants to help out the community, wants to be a part of it. If you have any charitable organizations or benefits, the fundraising that we can help with, we'd be happy to. All you have to do is call me, Henry, at the Time Machine. Let's hold on.
Oh, yeah. Sunset Flip.
Well, Dean almost caught Superstar by surprise with that sunset flip, but the Superstar kicked out and was able to take control back again on this match.
Henry, Dean is far from out of this match. He's as far from over. Matt Superstar is wearing Dean Malenko down. An ordinary man would be finished at this point. But Dean Malenko, a well-seasoned veteran, knows when to quit, knows when to go on.
I'd like to point out in the weeks to come on Suncoast Pro Wrestling, we'll be seeing you in action again versus Jumbo Beretta. We've got the Nasty Ned coming up. The week's time to get someone.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. He's like he's going for the match, though, Henry.
I don't think he's going to wait for the pin. I think he's just going to take that mask right off. Well, I spoke too soon there. He just tried to get my mask off. The Superstar managed to send him into the turnbuckle.
Come on, Dean.
It's hard not to get a little partisan here with us both being friends and training partners of Dean.
It's just got our just welcome for an object.
I'm surprised that he didn't get disqualified for using that object. I think things happened just too fast for Frankie Reyes.
Well, even when you're a referee, you can't see everything on Henry. Frankie Reyes is a very good referee.
Well, it seems that Superstar is going right back to his original strategy.
Cutting off that oxygen flow to the brain.
Well, I guess if you can take control of the head, you can take control of the rest of the body.
That's right. Henry, he's working from the top and controlling the rest of the body. Excellent move there by Dean Malenko. But this match is taking its toll on Dean. Very grueling match.
Headbutt by the Superstar. Still, Dean was able to get to his speed accurate. Superstar is feeling some pain now, too. Looks like Dean's setting for a suplex. And he's bringing him up and over.
It takes a very large amount of strength to take a man up high on a suplex like that has.
Dean elected not to go for a pin there, trying to deliver a knee to the head, and the Superstar was ahead of him. He may have gotten the advantage, but as far as overall punishment and current condition, the Superstar hasn't really taken as much punishment as Dean.
That's right, Henry. The Mad Superstar is now working on the knee of Dean Malenko. That's a very important limb. Very important joint, that knee.
Well, this could be a mistake on the Superstar's part. He's been very successful with controlling the head. Momentary flurries by Dean, but he's always been able to get back to it. I'd like to point out, if he had had the upper body tied up there instead of going for that leg, Dean wouldn't have been able to come back.
Delivering blows to the Superstar right there.
Dean going for the knee drop again on the head there. And I'm telling you, full force, he should be going for that pin instead of that mask now. If he gets the pin, he can get the mask.
Yeah, Henry, sometimes with the crowd and the excitement, decide to go for things that's not normally in your agenda. But I have confidence in Dean Malenko. Looks like he has the Superstar's mask tied up in that ring rope. If he's not careful, he might hang himself like that.
Yeah, well, that's true. Actually, I'd like to point out the Superstar is really just getting caught in some of his own tactics. He likes to back jump. He likes to use the shortcuts and
A taste of his own medicine, I said.
turnabout's fair play. As I said before, we've got a lot of new wrestlers coming into Suncoast Pro Wrestling. You'll be seeing them in weeks to come. Besides the ones I already mentioned, got a new tag team coming. Rusty Brooks and Tom Nash will be in the area in a few weeks. Be able to watch them under. Got him set for a pile driver.
Oh, my God. How can any man get up from that, Henry?
I don't know. You could tell from the camera that the Superstar was almost free falling straight down on his head on that. Sometimes you can see where, because of position, the pile driver just grazes. But if you look back on that move, he was totally free from Dean and just came straight down on his head.
I think the man Superstar is hurt on right there, Henry.
Dean's approaching him now. Trying to finish him off.
They're outside the ring there. That's a very hard surface they're on.
Ran his shoulder into the post right there. It's gone well over 15 minutes in this match, approaching the 20-minute mark. Another slam by Dean Malenko. Looks like he's climbing up. This is going to be a high-risk maneuver. Superstar's getting aware. He was stunned enough that he was able to get that flying drop kick off the top turnbuckle.
While his leg is on the rope there,
Well, that's how professional wrestling is. He took a big risk. It would have paid off. His position had been a little bit different.
Double knockout.
Postman barely conscious.
For this match to go on, somebody has to get up. Somebody has to get up.
Well, we need to see a winner. We need to settle this issue between Dean and the Superstar.
Looks like a small package there.
Dean reverses it. It's got up, man. Like.
He's got the 3 count on that. Henry, very grueling and very exciting match.
The Superstar's responding to his man.
Looks like he slipped something into his mouth, Henry.
He delivered that headbutt, and it's knocked Dean out cold. Now, we saw him earlier in the match. He took a headbutt, and it barely stunned Dean.
I think he has something in that mask. I'm pretty sure it is.
Well, now he's trying to get revenge for that embarrassment. We've got to get some order into the ring. The referee's been knocked out. We need to call some more wrestlers. Why don't you ring that bell again and see if we can get some... Turn up. Right off the Superstar.
Somebody's got
to on Dean.
Somebody's got to take care of Dean.
Okay.
Bad.
Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get that mask off with all that happened, but at least Dean has been saved. Let's go to a break and try and get some order back here and find out how we're going to resolve all this. Well, we've got Dean being helped back in the ring under assistance. We've got the referee being helped out of the ring. Both were knocked out. Full force. I'm sure there was something in that mask.
I'm pretty sure there was something in that mask, the man Superstar. He comes out, issues challenges, and I don't know, he can't even wrestle without some assistance from a
foreign object.
Yeah.
I mean, we could say it's speculation, but the evidence points to something else. We saw a headbutt earlier in the match. It got a reaction from Dean, but it didn't knock him out. It didn't even knock him over. Then he comes back. We see him messing with the mask after he's been pinned, and when he comes around, we get a headbutt that totally knocks Dean out. I don't know how we're going to resolve that retirement issue. Obviously, Dean doesn't have to retire. He got the pin, but we didn't get the mask off, and somehow I don't think the Superstar is the honorable type that he's going to come out and voluntarily take that mask off.
I think I know the Superstar pretty well, and I have to agree with you there, Henry. Dean Malenko, I'm sure he's wondering in the back of his mind, he wants the masked Superstar.
Well, we can see some of the kids are so excited they're up on the ring apron there. I'd like to thank the boys club of Bradenton and DeSoto Boys Club for coming here tonight, helping our wrestlers by cheering them on. We've got a new sponsor this week that's just signed on to Suncoast Pro Wrestling. That's the Capricorn 2 Restaurant and Lounge, and I understand that's a favorite spot of yours. Can you tell us anything about it?
Oh, yes, the Capricorn 2 in Sarasota, 1406 Central Avenue in Sarasota. After a match, I like to go there to unwind. I know the owner real good, Horace Sheffield. I've been knowing him for a very long time. I'd like to say hi to all the people down at the Capricorn, the manager, Lorraine Manning, and the Capricorn 2 just signed on, and we'd like to thank you for that. We'll be right back.
Well, folks, we're back here at Suncoast Pro Wrestling. It was a pretty intense match we just viewed. A lot of developments. I don't know how Dean is at this point. He was carried off. Superstar left with his mask intact, although Dean won the match and doesn't have to retire. In the weeks to come, we have a lot of exciting matches here at Suncoast Pro Wrestling. Just next week on our show, you'll be seeing a Southern title match. We have Nasty Ned versus the champion, Gator Gilmore. There's a lot of bad blood between these two. There's been conflicts before. I've invited Nasty Ned to come out here and tell me what he has planned for that match. And let me just bring him on here. And seems like he's accompanied by his Betsy.
That's right. I'll take Bessie with me wherever I go. I've just got a couple things I want to say. Gator Gilmore, you're no different than the rest of those tomato pickers down there in Manatee County, and I'm going to make an example of you. Watch for it.
Well, Ned, you seem to always have that Betsy with you. We've talked about it before, but do you plan on taking that to the ring in this title match?
Hey, anywhere I go, count on it. She's going with me.
Sort of like your right hand there.
Definitely. Definitely an extension, and I'll tell you what, I know how to use it. Guaranteed it will happen.
Now, I remember on a previous show you told me that this bat was given to you by Babe Ruth.
That is correct.
I've been doing a little research on this, and the Babe, rest in peace, he passed away in the 50s.
You calling me a liar?
No, I'm just trying to find out how old you are.
Said it came from Babe Ruth. It came from Babe Ruth. There's nothing more need to be said. That's it.
Well, I guess you must have been a small child, though. He must have taken a real liking to you.
Yeah, what's it to? What are you trying to make something out of this?
Well, I just thought the people at home would be interested in it, and they had heard about it before.
On a need-to-know basis right now, they don't need to know. Okay?
Well, now, as far as the future holds for you, you're looking for that Southern title. In previous matches, you hadn't had a tag team partner that you felt you could count on. Do you ever see yourself getting back into a tag team match?
Who knows what happens down the road. At this point, I'm taking it one day at a time. I'm not going to say. And even if I did know, why would I tell you?
Well, I guess that's a question I really can't answer. I'd like to thank everyone for watching us every week here on Suncoast Pro Wrestling. As you know, you can see us at 1 p.m. every Sunday on Paragon Channel 25. We've had some great support from our sponsors. Anchor Air Conditioning, he's been with us from the start. Towards the summer, it's a good time to call them and get your air conditioning checked out. I'd like to make a special thanks to Video Disc and Tapes, another long-term sponsor of Suncoast Pro Wrestling. They have the WrestleMania tapes in stock. They have, including WrestleMania 5. They have Starrcade. They have SummerSlam, Royal Rumble. In fact, I even saw the SummerSlam tape on a special sale for $15.95. And again, we have the new sponsor, Capricorn 2 Lounge. All in all, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going. We have very recognizable personalities like Nasty Ned, and we'll be seeing you.
I'm glad you realize that.
Well, recognizable, but I won't say much else besides that. But I'd like to thank everyone for being here. We'll be back again June 8th at the Bradenton Auditorium at 7:30. We have a full card and a full taping again. We'll see you next week on Suncoast Pro Wrestling then.
The point get about that to your son, like he's like one I'll change up a son with good old Western Bridge Swiss style. PK, there's for working there. Show. You fully socket.
I guess I'm just the same. 3,000 I don't know of the super strong counters open done. One strong down.